LaChawn here, Psychic Love Coach, and this is your August 2020 love reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, visit my website, mypsychiclovecoach.com. You can also find different ways to get in contact with me for a reading through the description box below. And while you're checking out the description box, make sure to go ahead and grab your free information and your free resources on how to attract love. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I hope I'm able to provide you with some useful information. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and enjoy your reading. Alrighty, Virgo, so let's go ahead and get into your reading now. So of course, this reading is for the month of August. So it looks like going into August, there's going to be some type of separation. Not to say that this is a separation of a relationship, because we do have the divorce card. Now, for some of you, this can mean a separation of a relationship. But I'm feeling like for most of you, this may be a separation in distance, a separation in location. There's some kind of separation between you and your significant other. And that's causing you to go ahead and embrace certain changes in your life. And I feel like these changes have a lot to do with your day-to-day life and your day-to-day activities. In particular, when it comes to going after money, finances, resources, career, job, and work, and things like that. I feel as though, Virgo, you're going to be putting a lot of effort into your career at this time, more so than love. Okay, but it does look like this is coming out of pride and ego. So it could be that you want to do well with your money and your finances because this is going to help you out in your relationship. Or you want to do well with your money and your finances to help yourself out in some way, okay? Because you want to be better than you were before, okay? There's some thing with pride and ego going on here. So it does look like coming up, you're going to be feeling as though you're regaining control over your love life by focusing on your money and finances. So that, of course, is going to feed into your love life in different ways because this is a general reading, but we do have money and finances flowing over into your love life. And I can see that very, very strongly. I see a lot of energy when it comes here to career and work and business matters. So I want to go here to this spaceship card because the spaceship card does indicate that there could be some kind of trip. There could be some kind of journey, okay? You could have just come back from a trip to your lover, okay? Your lover could have come to see you, or you could be going to see this person at this time, or this can just be saying that you are in a very long-term connection. I also see long-term and stable relationships, long-term and stable connections at this time. So I also see here that someone could be acting a little sly, all right? Someone could be acting a little sly. Someone could be acting a little sneaky when it comes to this Cat's card and this Fox card. So just be on your toes, Virgo, all right? Now, this could be you. Now, this could be you, of course. Again, this is a general reading, but this could be your person as well, all right? So just be on your toes. You know, read between the lines, okay? If you're having a conversation or something's going on and you feel a discrepancy between what you're hearing, what you're experiencing, and what you're feeling on the inside, pay attention to those gut feelings. Pay attention to that intuition, because I do see here some sneakiness in some way. This fox here, the fox represents someone who, of course, is cunning, is tricky, is sly. This is someone who's more self-serving at the very least. This is someone who looks out for their own self-interest, and they don't really consider the other person's interest or what it is that they want. They're out for themselves. So you can be involved with someone who has these types of traits. Now, when it comes to your Lenormand spread here, there's two things that I see going on. One is, again, you could be dealing with this sneaky person, okay, or this sly, cunning person. And not to say that this person is a bad person for these traits. These are just the traits that we have coming up. In particular, when it comes to this male here, I see here a sneaky or a sly male, right? He may be sly. He may have the gift of gab. He may be very charming. He may be very cunning. Okay, he knows how to use his words. He also may be very street smart. All right. And it looks like here, this gentleman here could be acting in a way that causes you to feel tied down or causes you to feel stuck or as though you're unable to move forward, like this person is preventing you from moving forward in some way. Okay, but it also looks like this male here, if that's not the case, this male here can just be very focused on his work and his career. Okay, this male here can be very focused on money and finances and building stability and security for himself. I see a very large energy of this male wanting to build that security and stability for himself. So he may be very career focused at this time. Okay, focusing a lot on his material goods, his wealth, his money, his finances. And again, that's helping him gain control within your connection. Okay, so this is going to positively benefit your connection here. So going on to your Kipper spread here, the good gentleman, the court person, and the house card. So this court person says that you could have been dealing with someone who, with this good gentleman and this court card in the past, someone who maybe worked for law enforcement, the courts, a bailiff, a judge, a lawyer, even a notary, someone who decides on benefits, anything that has to do with law, okay? All things law, and anything that has to do with the courts. You could have been involved with someone who is doing that or has done that in their past. I have here the good gentleman. So the good gentleman is generally a male over the age of, we'll go ahead and say 30, you know, from the ages of 30 to 40 and above. Okay, we have this good gentleman here. And it looks like at some point, this good gentleman may have felt very pressured to settle down. Or this good gentleman may have felt very pressured to build a home with someone. Okay, start a family with someone in the past. That is very possible. Okay, so he could have felt very pressured to settle down. But now it looks like during this time, I'm feeling as though this man here does want to settle down. Okay, he does want to settle down, and that can also be why he's putting so much focus on money and finances at this time to, again, provide something for the relationship. So it looks here that this man does want to have something stable. He does want to have something long-term with you. I have a very, very strong long-term energy here. And again, it looks like this man could be deciding to go ahead and settle down. Now, you may have had some disputes about this. Maybe you weren't seeing eye to eye when it comes to this entire time, you know, in the past. But it does look like you are coming to a place where stability, security, settling down is going to come into this connection. Okay, you are thinking about what it is that you really want, what it is that you hope for, what it is that you dream for within this relationship, and it could be something long term. Okay, now it does look like during this time there will be a need to disconnect. There will be a need to relax at some point, especially because we have this kind of separation card. So there would be a need to kind of disconnect and relax. But again, I do see things coming back together with you and this person, and you having that long-term stability, that long-term security, that settling down, that comfortable atmosphere, that comfortable, secure relationship that you want. I also do see, again, some changes coming up for you. And it could even be that this connection goes to a higher level of commitment with this high honors card. Alrighty, so my lovely Virgos, let's go ahead and go into some very practical advice for you regarding how you can bring about the best outcome in your relationship during this time. So let's go into your relationship solutions for the month of August. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Love, Relationship Solutions. So Virgos, this is a very good time to build relationship skills, to build your listening skills, your patience skills, your negotiation skills. Also to learn how to confront with support. And when I'm hearing this confront with support in my inner ear, what I'm really hearing is being open and being honest about what it is that you really want. Stating whatever it is that you really want, but doing that in a loving way, expressing that in a loving way, because you really want to get along with this person and you really want to have a mutual ground, a mutual happiness, a mutual understanding with this person, which is also why it's very important to practice listening skills, to be able to actively listen to this person. So your person feels heard as well. This is a good time to practice patience, because we're not always able to attain what it is that we want exactly when we want it. So this is a very good time to be very patient. And you may also, with this spaceship card, be learning this at this time. This spaceship card also speaks about new discoveries and learning as well. So somebody could even be in school. Somebody could even be learning or training when it comes to their job. But this can also be speaking of, in general, learning new things about yourself, discovering new things about yourself. So it could be very useful to discover patience, how to be patient, also how to negotiate with your person so you can have what it is that you want. This is also a very good time to clear imprints of past trauma, past drama, and painful experiences. So you could have had in the past, Virgos, some trauma, okay? Some challenging experiences, some painful experiences. And this is a time to, understand that and to see how those experiences could be negatively affecting your relationships now. For example, an example that just came to me is, say you had been cheated on in the past by somebody. Okay, say you had been cheated on. So then that means moving forward, if that was never healed or dealt with or resolved, then it's very easy to move forward, taking that energy into your new relationships, taking mistrust or distrust or uncertainty or thinking that it's going to happen again. It's very easy to take those energies and take them forward into your new relationships when you haven't really healed that, when you haven't solved that, when you haven't worked through that. Okay, so that's very important at this time. It's very important to resolve and heal that, okay? To clear those past traumas. Also, this is a good time to move off of your position. Can you be willing to move off of your position when it comes to your love life? Yes, there is something that you want. Yes, there is something that you would prefer, okay? And I'm even feeling like this can be speaking of this person here who maybe keeping the other person tied down or causing the other person to feel tied down or causing the other person to feel stuck. I feel like that can be speaking to this person saying, are you willing to move off of your position? Are you willing to look at things in another way? Are you willing to do things in another way to get more so of the outcome that you are seeking? Okay, because we can hold on to our positions, but if our position is not getting us where we want to be, then we may want to go outside of that and explore other alternatives, other ways of thinking, other ways of approaching the situation so we can have what it is that we truly want. Virgos, 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 okay? Virgos, love, romance in August. So Virgos, this is also a good time to express your pain or your anger or whatever you're feeling assertively, not hurtfully. And this goes back to when we were talking about confrontation with support. Okay, you want to be able to express the way you feel. You want to be able to express your wants, your needs, but in an assertive way, but not an aggressive way, because again, you really want to work together with this person to get what it is that you want. It's not like fighting against this person or demanding, or making an ultimatum is going to allow your person the space to give you what it is that you want and what you need. So if you've been experiencing any difficulties, anything that you want to address and express, go ahead and do so, but in a way that's going to bring you two together positively as opposed to make you at odds, okay? Because it does look like there have been situations where you guys have been at odds or disputing here with this Kipper spread, disputing, not able to see things eye to eye. And we want to see things eye to eye with our partners, and then that way we can get what it is that we want, right? And everybody's feeling mutually supported and mutually benefited. Virgo, 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 Virgo. Also, Virgo, this is a good time to check for outside the relationship addictions. So there may be some addictions that one of you have outside of the relationship, and this is a good time to really look at that. And a lot of readings like I've been doing lately keep saying substances have been affecting your life. So this is a really good time to look at any outside the relationship addictions and how those can be affecting your relationship. Alrighty, Virgo, so that's what I have for your reading. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading. Comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. I am sending you all so much love and so much light, and I can't wait to see you here again soon. All right? Bye, Virgos.